The Asawase Municipal Assembly has placed a temporary ban on all outdoor Salah activities after last night's shooting incident at one such event. The decision was taken at an emergency meeting at the Municipal Security Committee Wednesday morning. Municipal Chief Executive Aliju Seidu confirmed the ban to JoyNews.
Police officer around, no single police officer. So when the police came, I had to approach them. And I told them, there's been some gunshots over here. And they told me they are not aware of anything. They are not aware of any gunshot. They were on patrol. So they just saw people around, so they decided to come around. I'm like, okay, then let me brief you. So I was the one who briefed the police.
That is an eyewitness, Hakim. A teenager, Osman Yusuf, was shot by unknown assailants at a fuel station between Menchia and Dichemso Tuesday night. He was initially rushed to the Menchia Government Hospital, but later referred to the Komfanoche Teaching Hospital, where he is said to be receiving treatment. Doctors have scheduled him for CT scan and test to ascertain the extent of injury. Earlier reports have suggested he has passed on, but this has been discounted.
That we are here to do something called the CT scan to see the extent of damage in the where he was injured. So that will inform them what to do next. But as I'm speaking with you, he's alive and he has responded to treatment. You know, there are precedents in programs like this that at any point in time when Eid al-Fitr is being celebrated, it ends up with something like this. And like I said earlier on, you should always expect the unexpected. So once it had happened once, this one is the next one twice. We wouldn't just allow it to happen again. So what we intend doing is that from here we go back to the assembly and continue with the MUSEC meeting. The proposal, like I told you earlier on, that the proposal is that we put a temporary ban to all celebrations in connection with the Eid al-Fitr for this year. Then afterwards we take a decision to bring finality to this issue. And police is also there. The police has responded so quick. As I'm speaking with you, the investigation is ongoing, and I can even tell you.
Meanwhile, victim's father, Salah, is calling on the police to take swift action to bring perpetrators to book. His sister came to tell me he's been attacked and shot by unknown assailants. I have seen him and he is well, so he was rushed to the hospital. I have seen him and he is well. They should bar people from trooping to the place. Reporting for JoyNews, Kwesi Deborah.
Kwesi Deborah fired that report. Is on the line with me for some more. Hello, Kwesi. Yes, what's the latest on the health of this gentleman, this teenager who was shot?
Yeah, the Municipal Assembly, that's led by Ali Seidu, who is the Municipal Chief Executive, held a meeting. And of course, he's imposed on all Salah activities. But in the morning also, they were there picking samples from the state. And what they are deciding to do is that they are going to investigate. They are cordoned off the area so that they can reset their place, investigate this matters very well. So one person has been arrested in connection with a shooting. And the arresting, what the unconfirmed report that I'm having is that one more person has also been arrested. But as I'm saying, that's unconfirmed. So they are conducting more investigation into the matter, and that's what the police are telling us. Initially, we arranged a meeting with them, but the order came that they should not speak until they are able to go much further with the investigation. So we're waiting for them. What the police are telling us, they're going to arrange a meeting, arrange a press briefing so that they can tell us everything they found so far.
In the meantime, have people stopped, commuting, or have people stopped congregating at places like they're saying to, have fun?
Yes. Yesterday, Rugby Park was full. Today, some are supposed to come there, but they weren't there this morning. I'm thinking it's because of the scare of yesterday's event. But we've been going around, and it's as if that is really happening. So I'm thinking that ban those is we working, you see.
Okay, thank you very much, Kwesi Deborah, with that report and update on the teenager who was shot yesterday in Kumasi. Well, away from Kumasi, fervent work has started at the Breman Jamra Methodist School following a JoyNews report. Earlier this year, the kindergarten block of the school collapsed and killed 6 children. But checks by JoyNews 2 weeks ago showed nothing was being done to improve conditions there, and students lived in fear for their lives. Alfred Amo, with our sister TV Adum TV, reports that shortly after JoyNews' Justice Baidu's follow-up, work is in full flight to ensure safety of the Breman Jamra student. The DCE for Isikumo Dobin-Brakwa, Isaac Odum, who has been speaking with Adum TV's Alfred Amo, says the 6-unit classroom block will also contain a 3-unit special block for the kindergarten children, while Assistant Headmaster of the school, Achene Joseph Mensah, is full of praise for what he calls the Multimedia Group Limited's timely intervention. Well, we can now speak to the DCE for the area, Isaac Odum. Sir, thank you very much for your time here on the Pulse. The last time I spoke to you, you didn't have much to show. It appears that work has started, which is good, but how soon will it finish?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Did you hear me, please?
Yeah, can you repeat it?
I'm asking how soon, or I'm asking the period within which the workers, the contractors, are supposed to finish this project and hand it over to the community.
Yeah, it's true. The workers, today we went to the site and the workers are on site, and possibly within next week, according to the contractor, within next week, they will be completing the project and hand it over for you.
Did you say next week?
Yes, that's according to the foreman and the contractor. The roofing, they are roofing it within today and tomorrow. They'll complete with the roofing and the plastering. They will not complete everything before the children move in. Hopefully within next week, they will reach to a stage where the children can actually move into the building.
So by next week, the roofing would have been done, but does it mean that the classroom would be ready for them to start learning in the facility?
Yes, please. Yeah, the class will be ready within next week.
Right. We'll hold you up for your words, sir, and thank you very much for your time here on the show. Isaac Odum is DCE for Isikumo Dobin-Brakwa, the area where the Breman School is situated and where 6 children were killed when that building, the kindergarten block of the building, collapsed. You're still watching The Pulse. When I return, I'll be talking to the Ghana Federation of Disability. They have some pressing issues of concern. Please stay with us.